This is M142 practice test 1, problem number 12. We're supposed to graph this. So I notice a couple things are going on. I notice I have some things going on here with the period. My usual period is 2 pi, but this is everything's being cut in half. Everything's happening twice as fast, so my period's now 4 pi. I also notice it's a +4 outside. This is going to shift it up 4. It's not going to stretch it. It's adding, so it just shifts the whole thing up by 4. So if I think about that, let me think about, like, if I had 1/2 x, and then if I were to take cosine of those values, what would happen? So this is just going to be me building off the basis of cosine, like what I know about cosine. Cosine is width. So it starts at 1, then it goes to 0. Yeah, it comes back in. -1, 0, and then 1. It happens at these values. Whoops, that's switched. 3 pi over 2. Sorry about that. So again, like, when 1/2 x has the value of pi, cosine of 1/2 x has the value of -1. So if I can kind of get that backwards. So what x would give me a value of pi? That's what I'm getting at. So notice to go from x to 1/2 x, I'd divide by 2. I'd cut it in half. So to work backwards from that, I'm going to double everything. So 0 doubled is 0. Pi over 2 doubled is pi. Pi doubled is 2 pi. 3 pi over 2 doubled is 3 pi. 2 pi doubled is 4 pi. So there's my inputs that give me these outputs. And now I have to add 4 to all those outputs. So 4 plus this. So add 4, add 4, add 4, add 4. Say it one more time, add 4. So these inputs give me those outputs. So now I have enough that I can sketch a graph of this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 right there. There's 4, there's 3. And let's see, pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi. I knew my period was 4 pi. So pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi. So when x is 0, my output's 5. When it's pi, my output's 4. And then 3. And then back up to 4, back up to 5, and I get this nice cosine curve, just shifted up. It still has an amplitude of 1, right? My multiplier out here is 1. Well, there it is.